right? Appleton ground, Appleton. Yeah, okay, Appleton. Appleton traffic. Do I see anybody else around here? No. Okay. Appleton traffic, Bell 731 November Echo is taking off from Appleton Flight Center from the ramp to the south, southbound, southwestbound, Appleton. Okay. We are getting ready to go here. Let's go ahead and pull back on the collective a little bit. There we go. We'll keep it steady and ground effect. And whoa, we've got a light pole there. That's not great. We'll go ahead and swing it around. That's why it's at our own risk. We probably want to take off over the building, or at least over this parking lot, to try to stay away from any other traffic that's coming on that final. Remember, we said we wanted to go to the south. So there's the south. Yep. All right. Now we can use a little bit of collective trim. And we're on our way. So keep the speed down as we're going out of here. Maybe 80 knots. Nope, 60 knots, sorry. Let me push that forward just a little bit. Whoa, getting a little bit of a lag spike there. There we go. Get our map zoomed out. Okay, we are now at 1,200. This will be somewhat of an experiment because we'll have to see what's going on as we get a little bit more traffic from Oshkosh loaded in. Yeah, which seems to be happening right now. You know what I can do is I can go into the advanced settings. This is kind of a risky maneuver. Settings, here we go. Let's see. Performance. 15 nautical miles. I think we should make this 5 nautical miles. I already did that. Wow. You now want me to change all of this too? Come on. Okay, so I've applied that. Okay, good. Now, I think that improved the performance a little bit. Okay, so we're coming over this this highway here. This interstate change. I think this interstate is the one that goes down to Oshkosh. Appleton traffic, Bell 731 November Echo is 4 miles to the south west. Last call, Appleton traffic. Let's see, Bell is also at 1,300. Appleton. Okay, that wasn't the cleanest radio call, but let's keep rising up because we want to basically go over here maybe at 1,500. We don't need to be super low, and that gives us a little more altitude to play with. Also, I'm going to increase my speed a little bit. I think we can go up to maybe 100. Now, I don't know. Actually, let me see performance here. Maybe I should put this at like 10 nautical miles. Apply. It feels like my sim is just, oh, that was a big lag spike. Okay, great. Okay, so we're still going 80. We're still going southwest. Everything's good. Do I see any traffic? I don't see any traffic there. Appleton traffic, Bell 731 November Echo is exiting the Class D airspace 5 miles to the southwest at 1,400. Appleton, last call. Okay, so we're maintaining a little bit under 100 knots, and we're still climbing up gently. Want to get that going until we can get to 1,500. Here's 1,500, so we'll go ahead and level off. Looks like we're doing good so far. It is hard to fly third person. These helicopters. Okie dokie. Let's see. So we've got the 2 lakes up here that we were predicting. So we want to make sure that we go to the one to the south of it. That's the bigger lake, and then this is the Mort Lake. And then way off to here, we can say Lake Winnebago, but that's too big. Oshkosh is right over there. I don't know if we can actually see any traffic or anything there. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in. We're currently at like 1900. That's a little bit high. Just make sure that we lower that down by the time we get down there. I actually don't have any kind of restriction altitude wise, although they do on the south of here, they are asking maybe the any transiting aircraft to be I think it's above 3,800. So they want you to kind of be high enough not to be interfere with the conga line. And we are squawking VFR. Yep. Yeah, so we're squawking VFR. And that's coming through on the Pilot Edge client. Yes, mode C. Just doing some cross checks before we get into the middle of everything. All right, here we go. So we're out of the Class D airspace. We can actually start monitoring, and I'm going to do that. Let's see, how can I do that? Here we go. Let's go over here. Nope, sorry, not that. This. Now we've got some people on there. Okay, so now we're back down 1,500. We can clearly see Mort. We've got this highway here. Wow, we're getting some serious lag. There's a lot of people on the network. Whoa. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to lower the number of aircraft. We're gonna go ahead and switch that to, oh yeah, this should probably be more like 25. There we go, that's much better. So I don't mind if I get maybe, I'll do a 5-mile ring. Oh yeah, it helped a lot when I shortened that to a 5-mile ring and put a maximum of 25 aircraft to display. So there was just too much telemetry coming in. Okay, so what we're looking for right now is, sorry about the head movements, is we're trying to go to Terrell Island. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. You can see we're pretty much following the flight plan. This is the flight plan into Oshkosh for helicopters. So it's a little bit different. What we want to do is we want to stay north of Waiku Avenue, which is also Interstate, was it 1991? Something like that. I'm probably getting the number wrong, but it's an interstate We should be able to find it. So what we're looking for here is, as we come in off of this Lake Mort, we want to follow Fox River in, and we're keeping an eye on this display. You see this dotted ring here? This is the Class D for Oshkosh. We have to be under 1,300 by the time we get to that ring, but we're going to fly out a little bit, and then we're going to fly south. So what is it? Rush Lake is the thing that we're looking for down there. But we're going to follow Fox River to the west, maybe about 5 miles. And you can see Rush Lake right there. There's Rush Lake. So just to give you an idea of how many people we're playing with right now, that's how many. So we got quite a few people, and we're up here following Fox Lake. So okay, we're now at 1,300 following Fox River. So I could give it a little bit of collective, and we're trimmed up nicely. We're coming in about 100 knots, which isn't bad for this helicopter. We've got all our lights on. Let's just make sure that our altimeter is set. Yep. Okay, we can probably turn southbound anytime. Take a quick look at our map in here. We're technically in the Class E airspace outside Oshkosh, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and turn to the left here. Okay, now we're heading southbound. Here we go. It needs to see a wing rock. Try saying that 20 times. All right, let's see what we got going on. Okay, we'll hold that for a second. Let's see. So we've got maybe another mile. Now, coming in along Waiku Avenue, we want to stay to the north of that. So I think this is actually Waiku Avenue. It's an interstate, and I believe this is it. So we're going to turn here. And we're going a little bit high now, so we want to make sure we stay under 1,300. Okay, great. So now we're going to zoom in a little bit. Now we're about 4 miles away from the class Delta. We're going to make sure we get down to 1,300 feet. Now we're at 1,300. So go ahead and level out. And yeah, we're to the north of, that is the correct street. So just checking that that's the correct street. So we just have to stay to the north because the outbound helicopter traffic is going to be heading the other way. They're going to be staying to the south. So then we will keep our eyes on that ring. And you can already see there's a ton of other traffic that's coming in. I'm going to keep my eyes up. I do not see any other helicopters out here today, which is fine by me. I mean, it's pretty congested traffic. I tried setting my number of planes to like 999 and like 25-mile ring, and that just basically torpedoed my entire connection. So that was no bueno. All right, we're coming right to the Class D ring. So oh, we're getting some lag now. We can see the microwave antennas on the Fisk arrival. That's how close we are. So we literally can't go up. We're going to have planes going directly over us right here. When we cross the railroad tracks, we might be able to see some of the planes on arrival. The water tower is over there. The gravel pit is just to the right of it, and runway 9 and 27 is right over there. So we really have to keep a lot of situational awareness. The other thing, because we're flying so low, we do have to watch out for power lines. So we've got some power lines along this major route. So better too low than too high. I'll try to do level flight though. Okay, so I believe this is the railroad tracks. So we are now crossing underneath the traffic. I don't know if you can see that. There's nobody flying directly over us, so I think we're okay. Okay, so there's the mall. You can see the blue roof right now. I'm going to start lowering my speed, and that's lowering collective and pitching back. We want to basically get down to 80 if we can, and then maybe down to 60 as we transition. So all the while making sure that we're not rising above that 1,300. So remember, the helicopter traffic wants to stay north of the mall, so we're turning north. And we can see the blimp park there. There's Pioneer Field, and there's the runway. Under no circumstances are we supposed to cross over into the runway airspace. We can see some traffic in the distance there. Okay, so, and we're going to make our final approach here. This is Pioneer Field, so we just come in basically here. There is another helicopter. Wow, what is he doing? All right, they weren't lying about helicopters being in the way here. All right. Yep, I know we are. Okay, so we're getting quite a bit of lag here as I get in. I'm glad I reduced the settings. Otherwise, this would be even more of a frame fest. I hope that I hope the stream is doing fairly well. Okay, so that wasn't the worst approach, but you know. Okay, so we're good. Ah! Let's not get into a vortex ring state here. All right. There, that was a pretty smooth touchdown. All right. Wow. Look at that. Lag City. What we got going on here? What's he doing? Dude. Dude. I'm trying to land here. Are these drones? They might be drones. I think there's another one there. You're supposed to be orbiting. I heard that there were selected Pilot Edge staff that were in fact flying these things. So I don't know if that's true. Buzz in the tower. All right, let's see. Wow, there is definitely a lot of lag in this area. Oh yeah, look at this. Traffic alert went off. We're going to go ahead and hit clear. We don't need to worry about that. So there we are.